Hey everybody, my name is Laura and I am the Teen Services and Outreach Librarian at Franklin Public Library. And today I wanted to do a video for you teens out there and also anybody who wanted to do some fun crafts at home while school is out using supplies that you have at home. So today we are going to be doing some paper marbling, which I think turned out really cool. I will show you, this is the samples that I made. What's really neat is that, as you'll see in the video, you can make multiple prints out of the same colors, which is really neat. This is my favorite right here. I think that just turned out so cool. And these would be good for doing other crafts with. You could, make some jewelry or some wall hangings, or just use it for paper, anything you like. So today, what we are going to be using is shaving cream. So you might have this at home, otherwise it should be pretty easy to get at the grocery store. And you definitely want to use the shaving cream that foams up, not the gel kind. So this kind here, this says gel. You definitely don't want to use this kind. You want to use the kind that foams up. And if you have any questions about that, you can ask your parents too. They can probably help you with that. The other thing that we're going to be using is food coloring. So just whatever colors you have around the house. Again, if you don't have any at home, you can easily get these at the grocery store as well. You will want some paper. I am just using computer paper, so just any paper that you have around the house. If you have nice artist paper, then that would work well too, but if all you have is computer paper, that's totally fine. And I decided to cut mine in half because it made it easier to work with. You are also going to need toothpicks. So just any toothpicks you have laying around the house, that will be just fine. You will need some kind of plate that you are able to put shaving cream on. So maybe ask your parents first which plates you can use. And last but not least, you're just going to need some kind of straight edge. You could use a ruler. I don't have a ruler at home, so I'm just using an envelope that came in the mail. It's just junk mail and I don't need it. So I'm going to use this for a straight edge. Alrighty, so our first step. So to make paper marbling, we are going to take our foam shaving cream, and you want to shake it up real good. And then you just want to squeeze it. And there it goes. And here you can come a little closer. Here we go. And this foamy stuff, it rises as you spray it. So you just want to just get a good chunk right there. And then, oh, one other thing I forgot to grab. One moment, please. There we go. Spoon. So you want to take a spoon and you just want to kind of level out your shaving cream. Just create as much of a flat surface as you can. It definitely doesn't have to be perfect. There we go. So that'll do, just like that, like a little cake. And then you want to decide what colors you are going to use. So I think I'll start with some green. And this is just green food coloring. And I'm just going to put some drops. Can you see that okay? Great. And then I think maybe I'll do some blue. You can make it any shape you want. There we go. And it definitely doesn't have to be perfect. I think I'll fill in those holes with this one is yellow here. And maybe some red over here. And back to green. And I'll finish off with some yellow. And I think I'll leave some white in there too. There. So you can make yours look any way you would like. This is just kind of how I made mine. And then our next step, we are going to take one of our toothpicks here. Just a regular toothpick. and you are going to stick the toothpick in, and you can make any designs you'd like. So you're going to be making kind of a tie-dye sort of look here. Yeah, so that is one way. You could also take it and you can keep making some neat shapes. Kind of mix the colors together there. Some circles. Yeah, so that looks pretty good for now. So I think I'll do my first print using this. So I'm going to take one of my half sheets of paper here. And what you want to do is you want to gently lay it down on your shaving cream, just like that. And then you want to gently pat it down. So very gently, just so that the shaving cream ends up touching all of the paper. There we go. That looks pretty good. So I'm going to gently take one corner and I'm just going to peel it off. Yeah, so that looks good. So this one I almost don't even have to use the straight edge, but I'll show you how that works. So whether it's your ruler or your envelope or whatever you're using, you just want to hold on with one hand here and then just gently drag it over to get just the remnants off there. And here is our first print from paper marbling. So I'm going to set that one aside. And this is what it looked like afterwards. I think this looks pretty cool too. So another cool thing you can do, you can actually reuse this pretty much as many times as you want. I'm going to take a clean toothpick and I'm just going to go ahead and keep making some cool designs on here. You can change it up. You could add some new colors even if you wanted to, if you had other food colors there. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. All right, so we'll make our second print. I'm gonna take another piece of paper here. And same exact thing, you're just gonna take it, lay it down on top gently, and then gently pat it down. Don't want to do it too hard, but enough so that the paper is touching the shaving cream. There we go. That looks pretty good. All right, so again, I'm just going to take one corner and gently peel it off. Well, that turned out pretty cool too. Yeah, it's pretty neat. So again, I almost don't even have to use the straight edge, but I will just to show you. Take it, I'm just going to hold one end here and scrape with the other end, just like that. So there we go, we have our first one and our second one, and you could keep going with that if you wanted to. I think you could probably just keep going as many times as you want using your shaving cream. And when you're all done, you can just put it down the drain, maybe use some hot water. I will say one thing, if you got any food coloring on the countertop, make sure you wipe it off right away. Right away, you don't want to stain your countertop. So that is it for our first video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. We are going to be making some more videos in the future to keep you guys entertained and hopefully have some fun. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you look out for our next one. So thank you very much, and I hope you guys have a wonderful time. Again, my name is Laura, and I am the teen librarian at the Franklin Public Library.